Welcome back to my channel, Belladonna Joe, aka just call me Joe. Obviously I'm driving right now, so I'm going to park and do my video. Right now it is, what's the day today? Thursday, and I'm having a messed up morning. I woke up and man, I did not sleep for 2 days with this pain, this physical pain in my low back. I had an MRI and I got the results back, and obviously these, I don't know, like, I don't understand the results. I'm not a fucking doctor. Sorry for my language, but, you know, I'm not a doctor. I can't decipher it. I cannot keep looking up on Google, like, typing, like, copying, pasting, seeing what it is. And I messaged my doctor's office. I said, oh, he didn't get a chance to read it yet, but when they do, we'll contact you. I'm waiting for that, so I messaged my ex-sister-in-law, and she's going to, well, I messaged my ex-mother-in-law, and she's going to forward my results to her so she can, like, explain it to me in layman's terms, because she's a radiologist. So I just, that's the worst feeling, is, you know, having something wrong with you that you know something's wrong, but you don't know what exactly it is. And that can drive a person crazy. It can drive them mad. What's going on with me, if you guys are not familiar with what's, you know, been going on, the last like 2 weeks, I've been having like this electric shock pain. It's not like sciatica. It's not like down my thigh or like the back of my leg. It's nothing like that. It's not on my leg. It's on like my lower right side of my back. Like, I'll literally be walking and all of a sudden like feel this electric shock, and it's like I don't fall to the ground, but like I fall, like lose my balance trying to, because that electric shock, and then I'll be okay to take a couple more steps, and then it happens again, and it's scary because I don't know what the hell is going on. So, you know, I took ibuprofen, which I'm not supposed to take because, you know, my liver, and I have GERD, whatever. And, you know, I thought maybe I just gotta lay down, rest, whatever it is. No, the next day it happened again, and it's happening every day. I see a chiropractor because I have, you know, just a really bad SI joint. So, but literally like the past 2 days I could not sleep. I've tried, you guys, I am trying so many different things. I'm trying, you know, I don't know, I'm just trying so many things. I'm trying like a little bit of melatonin. I'm trying really to steer away from, like, you know, sleeping pills. I'm not into that, but that's not the problem. The problem is I'm in physical pain. I've been having headaches every day, and I've suffered from headaches every day, like since I've been, not every single day, but I've suffered from chronic headaches since I was in grade school. So that's nothing new, but they've been a lot more intense the past like a couple weeks. They're like every day. And I went to my primary care doctor, and of course dude was like, okay, here's like three prescriptions, Topamax, Celebrex, and some other one. And I, like, you know, I filled it, I did my research, and I looked it up. I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm not taking this. I took it for 2 days. And, you know, even though it's not a narcotic, whatever, it's still hard as hell to get off of it. Like, that was the same thing, like, when I was on Cymbalta. That took months for me to wean myself down to get off that. You know, that's no joke. I am just so... I have an appointment actually on September 20th with a holistic homeopathic doctor that, thank God, takes my insurance. So, you know, that will be like, hopefully I'm a new primary care doctor. So I'm really thankful for that, because, you know, I've had it with these doctors out here. I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, you guys, and I know that it's like that all around the U.S. with doctors. You know, a lot of doctors, they don't even look at you like a patient. It's like, oh, what's patient number 5764? Oh, okay, 15 minutes. You know, and I used to have this doctor. Well, I actually used to have two doctors. One of them, I don't know what the first one was, but the second one was the Dominican doctor. And both those doctors, whatever, like both of them were so cool. They were so just in tune with their patients. You know, they knew you by your name. If you had a problem, you could just go in the office. You got to call because sometimes they're really busy, but you could just go in the office and be like, hey, I need to be seen for this or that. But these doctors actually cared about you. They cared about your life situation. They cared about you, and they cared about their community. Like, trying to build on their, people in the community. Like, for instance, if somebody had an addiction problem, or like a mental health problem, they would tell you, hey, go to this place. If I can't help you with this problem, go to this place. They're a good doctor. Stuff like that. But nowadays in medicine, it's like, oh, you have this issue? Okay, I'm gonna put you on this. I'm gonna put you on that. Okay. And oh, you got this issue? Okay, I'm gonna refer you to this specialist. Okay, all right. And it's just, that's what I really miss about these two doctors. The first one, he passed away. He was very old. He had his own practice, and now it's like a needle in a haystack trying to find a doctor like that again. So let's pray, you guys, that this doctor with this other provider goes good, the homeopathic natural doctor. Let's pray that it goes good, because you guys, I need this so bad. I cannot handle this anymore. I literally, like, I just cannot stand these. And plus, when I was at this doctor, like, the chiropractic office is like in the same office as my primary doctor, and in the same like office building, whatever, as this pain specialist doctor that they referred me to, because that doctor was the one that had to put the referral in for the MRI in the first place. So, but okay, check this out. So when I was waiting for the appointment, I saw like 3 people in the waiting, like when you first walk in, sitting there waiting. And I knew they were like pharmaceutical reps, because they had like the briefcases and they had all these pamphlets and whatever. But I was like, wow, all these pharmaceutical reps, but that's their jobs, But what I'm trying to say to you guys is, you know what? I'm taking my own advice, and do your research what these doctors are prescribing you, because a lot of it, even though it is non-narcotics, it's not a scheduled narcotic, it's not, on the FDA warning list, blah, 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 even though it's not on there, you can still be physically and mentally addicted to that shit. And yeah, I said ish, because that stuff is no joke. I'll give you guys my real life example, like Cymbalta. I was on that for a long time. And, without my doctor's advice, and I don't suggest anyone to do that, but in my best interest, I weaned myself down. And then when I got down to like 30 milligrams, I tried to stop taking it, and, I didn't abruptly stop doing that. I weaned myself, but I got really physically sick. And that's what I'm talking about is, you get physically sick from not taking these medications, and there's so many side effects. Like, even in commercials, they'll be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. They'll do it and like fast forward, because they don't want you to really like have it in your head. But if you look up these medications, like really deep dive search it, it is crazy. Look up the long-term effects of it. I mean, what I'm trying to do is, okay, for me, for chronic headaches, what really works for me is, like, I bought this thing from Amazon, actually. It's like, it looks like a swim cap, basically. It's like rubber, and you put it in the freezer, and you like put it on your head, and it has like slits, you can put it over your eyes. It's like a big thing. It's cold. Cold always helps me for my headaches. I don't know why. Even when I'm nauseous, that's the way to go for me. I've tried like the things that go over your eyes, that's whatever. But anyways, long story short, I know I'm getting like crazily off topic here, but you guys just please do your research because there's so much to live for. Look at these two little crazy little boys, plus my daughter that's going to be 17 in March. Shout out to her. But you guys, even if you don't have kids, there's so much to live for, and you don't want to be my age, 34 years old, and going through all this stuff from long-term use of this BS. Okay.